Toyota. Cause I'm only getting older. We all are some men. Don't let a nigga hold you. I know it seems kinda odd. Sure. Sure. So y'all can hear me and shit. Y'all can hear me and shit.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the LSU Tigers and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, he said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Buckeyes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
We chill.
This place is roaring.
Stadium Park.
It's so hard to operate under these conditions. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Levin. Finds his man down the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice run, boy.
And the Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Durham.
Put the seat on.
And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The Tigers will hustle to the line. That's
why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
All right. That's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this. We're going to get this first down. I have a play. But sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one. I've got to...
Oh, he's got some space.
Come on, bro. We're going to bail out.
On the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Quarterback moving. Looking to the end zone.
The meter shit.
He had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
But how about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Throws to the back. This time he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
Come on,
that
man.
was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Here's Julian saying to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Nice.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
It'll be third and long. Saying from the gun on third down. Throws for the tight end.
All right, boy.
Oh, it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
The run inside. It's Durham. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. LSU quick to the line. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Working that left side now. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Here's a give to Durham. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Levin. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Stop short of the first down marker. They are in field goal range, and 3 would make it a 2-possession game.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long.
Bro, it's not letting me change the play.
Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a
everybody join the stream, hit that sub button, the like button if y'all know.
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh my God, he didn't catch it.
The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
The offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball when he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Motion from the wideout.
Thank you.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now.
Under pressure.
Smithers is blitzing. That's the only thing he got in his bag. All right, but
LSU right back to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
good job.
back to throw. It's Levin. Nowhere to go, and the ball is
Niggas only fucking game plan for blitzing. Alright.
He's running free down the middle. The tag.
Nigga don't got no other game plan.
Score.
Knowing the blitz is OP and that shit.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second.
We chilling, bro.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hall. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go with it.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. The short hands, it's Green. LSU will get a first down. Offense, quick tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for a man. It's Levin.
No, that's a bad one.
And he really
Hey, bro,
needed to
I look
hold
dead
on
at
to
this
that one,
nigga
but it
and
was
been
not
passing.
loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like
I looked right at this nigga.
They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Bro, that's not... Damn, they didn't switch my play? That's tough.
A lot of times with these RPOs,
I thought I audibled some up.
so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
What the fuck?
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He wants to change this route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Going for the big play. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. After picking up the first down, they still have to move quickly here.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Handoff, Caden Durham. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Sayin to throw. Looking to scramble. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
To the air, it's Sayin. He's got him. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
I'm screaming. Hey, that nigga. Hey. Can't say shit. It's that nigga.
He got away from the D. They had no shot at catching him. Extra point here will tie the game.
I should never put him on a one-on-one.
And right down the middle. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter.
Oh, I got my boy back there.
Coming out with it, it's Harris. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Might be changing the route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Finds his man, it's Durham. Timeout called by LSU, that's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Looking to pass, it's Levin. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. Jump ball, and he's got it.
Out of hell.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. Third down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the bomb down the field and make the big play.
To the air on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half.
Took my free throw. Oh my hell no.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you like them. Takes the grab in their space. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Saying on the play action. Here's a hit.
Bro, let him pick the ball.
Picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. The Buckeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He lost one down the sideline.
No way he just beat him off that. That's ain't gonna lie. They got a first goal here.
Give them the lead. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Hall. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Another tough run for this offense. And I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Tigers are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Got his man downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. On the run, still looking. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal in some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. DB's right up on the receivers. Say it. He lobs one high down the left side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Just 1 for 3 on 4th down today, but they'll try to move those chains with this play. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
This one cool.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Say it. Bring in the heat. Buried before he could blink. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. They're going to leave it in the hands of their offense on 4th down from their own territory, holding the lead. Fourth down, Sayin. Looking to the big tight end. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. Flushed out of the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's a give to Durham. Inside the 45. Maybe some room here.
Fell out. It's crazy.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown LSU. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Tie game, fourth quarter. Plenty of time to work with. Exactly where you want to be in this one. Throw it. Say it. Oh, he wants it all.
No way. No way. That nigga still got it.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Wide receiver going in motion.
We see some shit.
Running inside. It's Jackson. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver.
Yes, sir.
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Got a lot of room to the right. take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers.
It's the one thing the head coach challenges his team with, guys. Late in games in the fourth quarter, tie ball game, who's going to step up and make a play? That guy did right there. Picking it off, taking it to the house.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Here's Julian saying to throw. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions a game.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Snags it, and he's open. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Finds us back in the middle.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play-calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Here's Sayin to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Here's the pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Oh, they're after him. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Sayin fires into the end zone.
No way.
And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
They got the touchdown, guys, but I don't know if they're going to be able to even get a playoff after this onside kick attempt. If they recover it, they're going to have to do it super quick to give themselves a chance for the Hail Mary into the end zone to win.
And they're going to go for 2 and try to decide it right now.
He caught that. I'm screaming. Look how the fuck we just took that L, bro. That's tough.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Can't do shit about that, chat.
This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Levin. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. What a show.